lecture, we are going to cover JavaScript variables. JavaScript variables are containers for storing data values. To declare a variable, you need to specify a variable name and its value. First type of variables, it's number. Second type of variables, it's string, which may contain text in quotes or in double quotes, or you can set even number, but JavaScript will read it as a text. Third one, it's boolean, which can be true or false. Next one, it's undefined. This is when you declare variable value, variable but without value. And next one, it's object. Object can contain many properties which you can take during execution of your application. If you want to get type of variable and make sure that this type of variables what you need to use type of, for example, x method to take it. Okay, now we're going to create simple file where we will cover these variables on a real example. For create file, you can use touch command and file name. JavaScript file has extension JS. Once we create this file, we need to open it. We can open it from command line, and as you see, it was open in Sublime. If you remember, in previous lecture we installed Sublime IDE. Okay, let's start writing our first code in JavaScript. To declare a variable, we need to type var x equal, for example, 1, which means that we have a number. To print our variable in the console, we need to use console.log command, which is native for JavaScript, and type we need to use plus sign to combine on the screen value and value of variable x. Now we save this file. To execute this file, we need to run node. We need to type node and file name and hit return. And as you see, we got a result of execution this micro file, micro application, value x1. Okay, now let's try to get type of this variable. To get this type, we need to use command type of. Let's yeah, basically you can use double quotes, you can use type of x, and same you need to use plus sign, and now we need to use function type of variable x, which should return type of our x variable. Let's save this file, execute our file one more time, and as you see, we have type of x value 1, type of x number, which means that we have number type for variable. Okay, let's modify a little bit that it will be more understandable. Now I'm going to show example with number which contain dot with decimals. Okay, now you can actually skip line. It won't be executed by node.js. You can type var y equal 5.1, and we can copy previous lanes, just change to y and save it. Now we're ready to execute it, and then we see value of x1, type of x number, value of x 5.1, and type of, yeah, and then you see we didn't change y. Just let me put y, execute one more time. Okay, yeah, value of y 5.1, type of y number. And from people who comes from Java background, we have integer and double. In JavaScript, we do not need to specify, which makes our life easier, because we can use same type of variable to declare different type of numbers. Okay, now let's move forward. Now we can declare variable text, and to declare this variable we can use quotes or double quotes. It will work in both options. Test text. Now let's print value of value text. let's print type of value. Okay, let's save it and execute. Okay, what we see now, we now see that the value of value text test text and type of value text test text, but we do not wanna value text, we wanna type of value text. Let's clear and execute one more time. Okay, and now as you see, we have type of value text string. Strings basically it's your text. Okay, moving to the next type. Next time will be boolean, which can be true or false. Let's declare flag as true, and now do the same. Let's print it and see what we got. As you see, actually Sublime Text ID pretty much smart to find matches for value text, for example, which we just highlighted in our file. Okay. Good here, right? Okay, let's execute our code, and as you see, value of flag true, type of flag boolean. Okay, let's move to the next type, which is object. Let's declare object, open curly brackets, and say the property type is EMW model equal x6 and color and property in double quotes white. Okay, now let's do the same to see output of car variable, and just make sure that we have let's execute object, and as you see we have car type object. But what happened here? Basically what happened here, if we print in console log our object, we won't get it because it's object and we can't see it as a string. We need to convert our object, if you want, into the string, and after we can print it. And if we want to access, for example, our property, we can do console log. Let's do property type, which will be car dot type. Okay, let's try it this way. And as you see, we have property type BMW. This is how you able to access your property from object. Basically, we just covered main variable types, which we will use in building our test automation framework. We will use it a lot during writing our test cases.